G'day guys, welcome to Rumble's Fish Room. How is everyone? I just did a bit of cable management and I'm already tripping over cords. I got world's strongest coffee too. I just did the dumbest thing. So I was making the coffee for me and the misso. She said no and I was like, are you sure? She said, yeah, alright. So I make the two espressos in the two little... I do coffee a weird way. I make the espressos and put them in the little espresso cup, and then I actually make the milk in the coffee cup, and then I just scrape a bit of the head off it into the sink. But anyway, I don't use the milk jug. But anyway, so I've got the two espressos. I poured one in, I turned around, washed it in the sink. I was like, I've got to be in the computer room in like less than 38 seconds. And I cleaned the cup, turned around, and I poured the other espresso into the same bloody cup. What an idiot. So I tipped out about half and then put some milk in, a bit more sugar. But I don't think I tipped out half because I'm going to be bouncing off the walls all night. 38 here, 38. What's current Perth temperature? Current. It's not typing. Oh, I figured out why it's not typing, guys. Cable management. Didn't even plug the cables back in. That'll do it. That'll do it, pig. That'll do it. Current temp. 35 degrees Celsius. The Fahrenheit. 95 degrees Fahrenheit. 38 degrees tomorrow, and I'm going to an all-day event in the sun. I'm going to be there at 8:30 in the morning, and I won't be going home till the Netherman hours of the evening. I've got the portable aircon on in the computer room. Do drop a comment if it's too loud. I tried to make the background music a little bit louder, and I'm trying to talk a little bit louder to reduce that noise. You'll have to let me know if I am successful at enjoying the cool breeze and vlogging at the same time. I haven't said hello to anyone. G'day to the post-stream viewers first up. You guys definitely worth a mention. As I say every time, gets way more views than I ever expect post-stream. G'day Boots, g'day Steve, g'day Craig, g'day Collaboration. Got your AC working. Hat comes off to, I do not know how you've been going without AC. So my car hasn't had AC for like 6 years. And I've been putting it off, and then I blew the Start up. If you don't know, the Start was a base model, no air conditioning, no power steering. So you know how to spare style it. So last weekend, did a little bit of bits and bobs, tightened some nuts, put some panels back on, as some would say. And anyway, I've been driving the other Starlet, and it's got air conditioning. And can I just say, how the hell have I been living without air conditioning in my car for the last 6 years? Top of 16, I'm keen on that. Keen as mustard. Yeah, going to be toast by the end of tomorrow. I got to find some good bottles of sunscreen, maybe like 6 bottles. I was thinking about the AC noise isn't a bother. Oh, did you guys not know that I blew up the Starlet? Did you not know that I blew up the Starlet? I can't believe you didn't know. It makes sense, but I'm pretty shit at vlogging these days. Can I show you something? Oh, it's not in... I got a fish in a bag. It's in like 80 to 100 mils of water with a bag with oxygen. It's been in the bag for 16 days. It's about 7 centimeters. It's in like what's called a 2 litre bag. 16 days. What was my point? Oh yeah, I'm trying to find a video. Dun, 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 dun. I have to turn my music off. I got a bit of tunes playing in my ear. Snapchat. It's a 6-second video. I remember that much. 7 seconds. In case you missed that. That's all Rodney come to say hello. It's my own fault. I didn't check the oil. And, well, I don't know. The oil was on low on the dipstick. But there was also 14 PSI running through the motor. Which one blew it up? Who knows? It was a cold night. So it's been 38 degrees here. Like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And then the other night we had a cool night. It was about 15 Celsius. What? Hang on. I'll give you a more accurate. It was maybe 16 to 18 degrees Celsius. Night time, 10 o'clock at night. I went on a car cruise. I took the Starlet driving with 400 horsepower Commodores and Falcons and all sorts of other jazz. But anyway, I was lining it up with a supercharged VE Club Sport. And I was actually walking him because he couldn't get any traction. Front wheel drives, cheat code for traction. It's only got like 175s on the front, and yeah, just way more traction than the Club Sport. So we were side by side, but I could hear his tyres were like not even touching the ground. There's no background music. That's not what I want to hear. I can see background music. I can't hear background music. Hopefully it's there now. It's playing. Yeah. Who knows what's going on. Can't see how I would blow it up. I've never claimed that it was a good idea. I've said from the day I bought that turbo kit, I don't know how long it will last. And well, guess what? I'm going to throw the other fucking motor in there and I'm going to do it again. Because even if it is just another 3 months, I've already got a lead on another motor. So like, I got a spare for my spare. Well, it's not really my spare anymore because it's got to go in the car. I might start doing time trials, see how fast we can change it. G'day Dominic, how are you? Welcome. New here, that's always exciting. I feel, so like, I'll tell you something. I don't actually say hi, welcome to the channel, new people, when I see a new name. Because I can't remember if I'm 100% correct, and I'll feel like I'll insult the person if I say welcome to the channel and it's somebody who's been commenting before. What are we talking about? Batteries? So, collaboration. Did they throw a multimeter on your car to come to that conclusion? If they threw a multimeter on your car and it read like 16 to 20 volts, then they're 100% correct. But if they tried to say that without testing, I'm guessing it's no deal. G'day Maddie, how are you? So I messaged Maddie this week because if you didn't see, I had a blocked drain. I should have vlogged it. I'm a shit YouTuber. I vlogged repairing Franken tank, so I might release that video on Sunday. Craig had a dad over the dragways and 4-speed. Yeah, I definitely can relate to that. Oh, so you took the battery and not the car. I don't really think that that's a very good analysis or conclusion by the workers if they didn't test the car while the car was running. How'd you get sunburnt at Coles collaboration? Is that walking there? Oh yeah, going to Coles. There's a little rocket. I didn't actually realise how fast the Starlet was until I drove the other Starlet. I've almost been in 2 car accidents because I go to pull out in front of people around a corner and then go to put my foot down and it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, they definitely need to battery test the alternator to void the warranty. The problem is it's probably auto. There's not many manual cars anymore. If it was manual, battery's dead. You could like jump start it, push start it, and then take it there with no battery in it and say, look, my alternator's good. I've got a spare Starlet alternator if you need it. The only good thing, so like if I strip all the accessories off the Starlet motor and sell them and then put that one in the other Starlet, I'll actually get enough money for the accessories to buy another motor. There was a motor that I was going to buy $350 and it's got alternator, it's got everything on it. I've seen the distributor sell for like $180. I guess you could pull the head off, clean the head, and if there's no damage to that, you could sell it as a non-warped head for somebody who's not, who doesn't want, just like $100 if somebody doesn't want to get their head machined. Or I could even like keep a head myself and get the Dremel out and have a go at porting a head. Now I'm talking crazy shit. I could get 2 heads if I had 2 spare. I could port one to the point that I crack into the water jackets, and then, sorry guys, bit of a cable malfunction, and then the other head I just port 10% less than that one to save the walls. Can you take it to a different store collaboration? I think this isn't the bottom of this situation. I think we all need to be here for you and make sure that you get a new battery. Yeah, so if you, the only problem with that is if it's overcharging, it'll still run. But yeah, if you jump start the car and then go to the super cheap with it running, and then tell them to come out and test your alternator while it's running, and it reads 14 volts, you can say, yeah, F you, my alternator is completely fine, give me a new battery. It's just got to read between like 13 and 15 volts, like inside that window will tell that. I'm pretty sure, would super cheap stuff carry a multimeter? Somebody in the comments might have a better itchy palms. Doesn't that mean someone's talking about you or something? I got new fish. In theory yes, but new cars risk cooking the ECU. Alright, don't do that. Would it cook the ECU if you drive it with the battery still connected to the... I guess any car you would cook the ECU if it's charging at 20 volts. I saw an interesting thing. It was a burnout car and it had dual batteries and it had a 24 volt alternator So I'm guessing they had some sort of step down converter for the ECU. Anyway, that's getting into some pretty technical shit. But if you know what that's about, do come tell me. G'day Belinda, how are you? We've got Craig and Belinda in the house again. Oh yeah, new fish. I was gonna I advertised this guy. You guys know him pretty well. He's been a breeder recently. Oh, the green screen kind of ruins that, doesn't it? But I screwed up. In the ad I wrote, this guy's for sale. I also have a couple of cheaper boys for sale. And I've got like 6 messages asking to see the cheaper boys, but nobody's actually interested in that fish. Oh, a new fish. Where are we looking? Messenger. I've only got a photo of the girl, maybe. Alright, I gotta show you this. This is probably... I'm not going to say anything actually. All I'm going to do is show you this photo. And you just comment how you feel. What you think of this photo. So I'll mention... That is... come on. I'm going to hide my face. That's a quarantine pass. That is a live fish sticker on the other side, and on that piece of paper is an airway bill. That's all I'll say about that photo. Oh, trying to fix Craig's phone. That's shitty. Phones are frustrating. I hate how dependent we are on them, and then when they break. For some reason the green screen doesn't like my phone. That angle's alright. Anyway, it's a dirty female. It depends what you mean by new car too. Like 2008 is our newest vehicle, and prior to that my newest vehicle was like 99 maybe. Oh no, I had a Ute which was 2000. I've never... Yeah. Pretty much every car I've ever owned has had a tape deck. Factory. G'day amateur, how are you? Man, this aircon is just not putting out as much as I would hope. Can you see the... That's not me oiling my forehead, that's sweat. I'm not just trying to look good for you guys. My missus wants to cut my hair. It's getting a bit hair going. It's got a few fucking loins on it. Oh yes, that brand is idiots. Actually, personally with Telstra, literally because of a fight that I had with that company, and I was willing to fork out the extra $25 or whatever it is a month just so I didn't have to deal with those idiots. I have 1966 to 72, then jumped to 2021. My Mrs. car is the XK, the 1960. The Gemini is 84 maybe? 83. The Land Cruiser's 92. The Starlets are 96 and 97. And the G6 is 808. How many years is that range? 48 years range in our cars. How ridiculous is this? The G6 is 14 years old. How does time go that quick? The roof lining collapsed. I had to get it replaced. Cost me $220. It needs a paint correction. It's got swirls all over it. I want to give it a go myself, but I'm a little bit scared. Oh, phone won't register to the network. Maybe that's the phone and not Optus. G'day Anonymous, and bye Anonymous. Guessing you've got places to be and people to see. I actually posted my white lip colony and I thought it would sell in like 30 seconds flat, but I didn't even get one bite. Amateur had an XT coupe. They're getting pretty bloody rare now. I would sell. I thought about the fact that I could sell my Gemini and sell the Starlet and buy an XT coupe. What is it? XT, XC? Is there XE coupe? I just want to see. I want a chrome bumper Gemini. I don't really care which one. I'd prefer a coupe, but G'day fish keeping Jamaica, how are you? Has anyone laid eggs in the fish room? I got one batch from the KZZ girl, I think maybe since the last flower horn breeding video, and then I think I got it, the classic Camphor big boy, or not big, he's getting big. They laid but they were infertile, so I don't really have high hopes for that fish. I had a G6E Turbo wife. Says it's much nicer to drive than a 2021 Land Cruiser. Alright, so I'll tell my missus that she should keep her G6 because it's better than a Land Cruiser. Oh, hang on, I'm getting mixed up here. TX coupe. And then I said EX. So I'm getting the Falcon coupe mixed up with a Gemini coupe. So my preference, well, a Falcon coupe anybody would want just because of how much they're worth. But this guy right here. That way. One of these bad girls. I think that Kermit Green would be nice. Gemini coupe. I don't know how many models there were. XT to XG. Oh mate, dyslexia has got me. TX. There's Brody's car. He's a local in Perth here. He's one, pretty much the Gemini that put Gemini coupes on the scene for me. I can't remember if he sold it or he was thinking about selling it. He actually the guy who owns this messaged me about 12 months ago asking if I would sell my Gemini to him. At the time I said no, now I'm thinking I should have said yes. They're kind of ugly, but they're kind of cool. But yeah, they're getting bloody expensive now. I don't know if there'd be any on car sales. Hold on. Where do I write search? Model. Nah. What's the FC? What's Pisa? Isn't that like the fuck? That's the yeah. Where do I search? Is it hidden up there? That's annoying. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, 88. I'm guessing this is Australia wide, but you get that on the big jobs. What? Surely not 40 grand. I've got TE bumpers in the shed. I wonder how much I could get for my Gemini. 30 grand for a sedan. That's insane. These all WA? No. How's that 30 grand? Oh, it does look pretty reasonably tidy, but there we go, 70,000 Ks on the clock, no wonder it's 30 grand. How's the shitty radio? Sorry, I haven't been reading the comments. Oh, is that 13B twin turbo? I've bought a few Geminis for around $300. We used to buy them from the wreckers for bush bashes. I wouldn't call it. Dun, dun, dun. Look, there's a Gemini there, chilling in the house. I gotta put new. I don't know if it's still that low in the front. Might be. It's got Commodore springs in the back, so I've got to tub it so I can drop the back down one day. I've got to get better on the welder. I'm not that good at. I can do like exhaust and shit, but like doing tubs, I'd probably need to get a bit better at the sheet metal work. Oh, I forgot I had this for a while. Well, not very long actually. It was actually a fellow fish keeper. He was moving into state, and he asked me if I wanted to buy it. I said no, I'm not interested, but I would sell it for him. And then he told me a price, and so I bought it. and sold it like the next day for like 200 more. I had a BA skid car, I should have kept that. That would have been on the channel, hey? I don't know. I can never remember how far back the channel goes. I was trying to find a photo of a car I really regret selling, but it's not happening. That's the fish room, guys. See where that ladder is? It looks small in that picture, eh? And then this here, see where that sand is? That's the back wall of the koi pond now. It's crazy, it looks so different. Dun, dun, dun. That's the shit. That's the shed. See that pipe there and there? That's the drain that I've been trying to unblock, which the soak well's where that wheelbarrow is. You can see the pipe coming up from the ground there. That's the pipe. Is my head in the way of that pipe? No, you can see the pipe. And the soak well's there. There's the Stingray tank up behind that garden shed. So yeah, there's the tree there. You can see why there's root problems in that pipe. Yeah, so the VL video was my first ever video on YouTube, and I think I took it down because the comments were ridiculous. So I had a 450 horsepower Commodore, and I uploaded a video. I dropped the clutch in fourth gear, and I changed to fifth during the burnout. And I uploaded the video, and I titled it Fifth Gear Burnout, and it was just like, not hundreds, but tens of comments saying he's only in second gear. And like, I can see why. Like, I watched the video back and it does sound like I'm in second gear, but I go fourth to fifth. And the only reason I went fourth to fifth is because that same day I'd tried to dump it in fifth and the clutch wouldn't hold. So yeah, funny story. I think if we go you guys can see my analytics, I don't really care. Analytics say that how do I yeah, I see it's on private. It's filmed on a potato. This video would be 2006 to 2008. I'm pretty sure when I put this on YouTube, it was an old video, uploaded 14 years ago, and I think I like found it on an old phone and put it on YouTube so that I could throw it on Facebook maybe. So it was before Facebook could even have videos. Now, if this, so like, look here, look how windy it is. If my car was in second gear, when it flicks here, do you think that much smoke would be pouring off it? Look how much smoke there is. There's no way that that's in second gear. Anyway, so yeah, that's why I took the video down. Oh, you can't see how many comments there are. So it's still there, but it's just not there. Da-da-da-da. Fish sucks. The worst thing about fish for me at the minute is flower horns. I had some real pearlers before I really knew how to grade them very well, and it's just like there's a few that I sold like because of things like one main one, his body was the perfect shape, and I sold him because he had a small cock. And now looking back, he's probably the best shaped fish I've ever owned, and I just sold him cheap, like $200 or something. You feel like you found my channel, someone doing a fish room tour. Per Cichlids, Jason, he did a tour in the fish room. I think he's the only person that ever did. Yeah, obviously on private property. Oh. Yeah, it's an old truck stop. I would say where it is, but obviously the Mexico roads can't be mentioned. So funny story, guy messaged me, and what are the Vija called? The Argenta Vija. He was like, yeah, I was actually the person who sold them to Paul, which is who I bought them from. Oh, he's got some interesting fish. Oh, missed call in 21, sorry. Yeah, so I'm actually going to hit him up and say where did they come from, because I'm interested to know. They're getting big. Biggest one's probably like 10 centimeters. I took a photo just a minute ago. Fresh off the press. I only just took it. The green screen doesn't like the algae. Why is my face red on the screen? Who knows? One of those things, you know? Hey. Feel like it was a younger guy doing a tour. I don't know. I'm trying to think. My memory doesn't. I don't remember many people filming in my fish room. as long as your eyes aren't bulging. Oh no. No, that's bad timing. We can't answer. Send message. Write new message. Sorry, I'm live on YouTube. Man, I just showed his number on the screen. That was a bad idea. Post it on another channel, not mine. Nah, it's got me stumped, chef. Unless there was that one young fella that did a bit of a walkthrough more recently, but I can't remember if he filmed in my fish room. And then I went to his house and I filmed in his house. Then I gave him a free fish, and then he absolutely shafted me and turned out to be my enemy and not my friend. Pizza night tonight, that's a good idea. I've got to get my shit ready because I'm going to motivation tomorrow. Should I do a motivation vlog? I got 3 batteries for my camera. I found my spare memory cards. I'm ready for it. Should I vlog? Should I vlog motivation? My microphone, it was working and then it wasn't. Oh, it works. Hello? Hello? Haha, the volume's green, so the volume is transparent. Hang on, I gotta block my face because this camera is ultimate camera has face detection. So, hello? It's me. Hang on. If I plug this in here and then unplug that. Alright, so now we're wireless. And then look, I can plug this one. I can hear a kid's toy. I plug that in there. Now we're wireless through the Lavia mic. Is it called Lavia? G-Snap says, hey, there's the music. Was the music not there the whole time? Until I just did that. Alright, so can you hear that? There's a kid's toy going off. Where is it? Can you hear it? All I could hear was this. Where is it?
Lion.
And I'm like, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but alright, let's unplug that. There it is, we're back. What happens if I plug that into that? Probably a bad idea. Anyway, so this thing here, it works sometimes, it doesn't work other times. But yeah, I might take my camera. It's like, I'll be back not backstage. I'm going in a car, so I'm not just going as a spectator. I'm going as a support. Support. What's the word? Pit crew. Kids' toys make some wild noises when their batteries start to die. Ah, Jason's in the house. We're literally just talking about you, Jason. Maybe it is, we're burning, so you came to say hi. It's definitely not called a labia mic. What's that called? Pronunciation in the chat. Pronunciation in the chat, please. Oh, it is lavalier mic. I don't even know how that toy started going off. I didn't bump anything over there, I don't think. I think I opened the drawer. Little bag handle got caught in the drawer. Look, we've got 3 batteries here, all charged. We can do a full day of filming. Serious. Yes, I am serious. I was saying, we were trying to figure out who did a tour through my fish room, and I said the only one that I can remember was Perth cichlids. Have you ever thought about vlogging just like not fish up north, Jason? Oh yeah, the white lips. How can you see them? Oh, they're down the bottom there. Yeah. I put them up for sale yesterday, and I was surprised when I didn't even get one message. I could actually sell the males and then cull the females for more money than I could sell the group for, I think. How crazy is that? I think I get 120 for the males, and there's 3 males, and I've advertised the group for 300. I could even sell the males for 100 each, which is still outrageous, and then I could sell the females unsexed for like 50 each, which I know isn't the right thing to do because I'll know they're females. But do you reckon that's, I don't know, is that a shady act, selling a fish unsexed but you know what sex it is? There's 3 males, 3 females. Be interesting to know. Alright, so you guys, somebody in the chat, where is it? It's not. Alright, I can't move the Rumbles Fish Room logo. Won't let me click on it. What the hell's going on there? I can't click the logo. That's just there. Oh, I've got it locked. Unlock it, please. Hey. Alright, I'll put him up there. That's cool, you can lock shit. I'll go back here. Just got to stay out of that. There's a bucket in the way. I can't remember how many are bored off you. Nah, YouTube too much work. It's kind of why I've been doing those clips videos, because I just love posting. Can't be bothered editing. Not gonna lie, 100% took the idea from TJ Clips, but my channel's not big enough to make a separate channel for clips, so I've just been putting clips in the title. That's a moral conundrum. Yeah, so I don't know if that's bad or not. I guess a white lip, the females, you could You wouldn't even, don't write unsexed on there, just write one white lip for sale. White lip for sale. I guess somebody's still going to ask, do you know the sex? And then you got to say female. Yeah, well, if you go that route, if you go white lip for sale, no sex mentioned, and then only if they ask, say, I think it's female. I don't know. Too many morals in this house. What's the time? I can't strew very late on this live stream, guys. I have to go to the shops and get some snacks. Sell one and yeah, sell one. I might just advertise a mail on Sunday, just one, see if it sells. A female white lip will still be a display fish in my opinion. If I sold a flower horn and like beat around the bush on the sex, I think that would be different because it's heaps of people try to ring me lately. Is that a thing? I feel like for years like my phone never rang and then all of a sudden people up for a chat. I fully get it, like it's easier to talk on the phone. So I'm telling a couple of friends that the fish has been in the bag for 16 days. I think some people are flabbergasted. I'm going to try it again. So I'm going to get another cull like 6-7 centimeters and I want to put it in a bag and I'm going to put it, I want to like put the bag in a cup so I can get less water in and try and put the fish in like 50 mils of water and see how long it survives. I know it sounds cruel, I get that, and it's it is cruel, no beating around the bush there, but as somebody who sends fish across the country, I really need to learn the boundaries so I can sleep at night, because when I send fish across the borders I just get anxious and I don't sleep because I'm worried about them being in the bag. So unfortunately the culls go in the bag to try and help me sleep at night. I know it sounds shit, I don't disagree, but I've always been pretty honest with the channel, and that's part of shipping fish. I feel like learning the limits is one of the best things I can do for the fish in the future. Think about the children. Tanks and fish are triple the price. You should set up a tank and I'll send you up a flower horn and you can just make bank on it. It's not so. Nah, Soul Survivor's still kicking. G-Snap, living its best life. Nah, it's an ugly fish. I promise. It's so Trooper 2.0 we'll call her. Is it's actually, it's not a cull. It's stunted, but it's not a cull. It's like worthy of keeping. I've got to make some space. The reason, so like I've advertised 3 flower horns and white lip colony. I just need to make space. I need to cull Richard. I can't bring myself to do it. It literally feels like I have to put my dog down. So you know, like when your dog gets to the point they're not walking around the house anymore, like they struggle to get up on their back legs. Richard's at that point, and I think it's only fair for me to put him down. He's that sick that I wouldn't even show a video or photo of him on YouTube. So I think it's time to put him down. Yeah, it's pretty sad. I put him in a bath of like really strong tetracycline and methylene blue on Monday night, and he got through that, and I put him back in the tank, but he still hasn't made any improvement from that. And talking to a couple of people, the way he looks, it looks like he might have some organ failure, and like going by the timeline, in Flowerhorn years, he's got a fair few Ks on him. He's a cool fish. He's like the second batch of Flowerhorns I ever bred. He's the first batch that I bred and grew out. The first batch I bred, I never grew any out to adult size. But so I think he was showing he was getting on, and then Chef's been going through the whole channel. Did I get fry from the white lips? Yeah, I got a few, but nothing major. A few, like, they kept swallowing the mouthfuls. Taxidermy. The problem is, like, he just looks so trash. I don't know how you could bring him back to looking good. We need to get the makeup artists out. But yeah, so I moved him into the house. The only thing I can think of is the lack of oxygen in that tank. 2.5 foot tall, just with a tiny bit of surface agitation, no air stones or nothing. He was getting old. I don't think if he was young that low oxygen would have killed him, but I think the fact that he was old and low oxygen together, yeah, I probably should have just left him in the fish room. I moved him inside because it was Cooper's birthday, I think, and I was having people over and I just wanted to show him off a bit, and unfortunately I think it was just a bit too much for him. I actually put the VHI in that tank, and then they started to look a bit average, so I've actually got a video that I haven't edited yet, and I pulled the filters apart, I cleaned the filters out, I added a little bit more media in them, and I added the air stone with the WS3 air pump, and literally the next day they looked peppier. And how you going? So I definitely think it's oxygen. I also spoke to a couple of people. It's got a weir in it, and the weir's quite big, so the surface area is less than 4 times 2, and the tank it's like 780 mil high, so it's just over 2.5 foot. So I think it's the same as an IBC. You struggle to get good oxygen levels in the water. I remember naming him. I think, didn't Jesse name Richard? 90% sure Jesse named Richard, because it means big cock. I think we're going to have a Richard again one day, because you know how like some people name their kid after the grandparent. My wife is actually named after her grandparent. So yeah, maybe we name one of the F4s Richard. That'll be the great F1, F2. F2 is children, F3 is grandchildren. So it'll be Richard's great grandchild. We'll name one of them Richard. Does that sound like a plan? I think I might call it a night, guys. It is time to organise my shindig. Hopefully I don't die of heat exhaustion tomorrow. Oh no. No. What happened? The music. I had a queue going with royalty free music and it just went to not royalty free for the last 6 minutes. Does that just mean it gets demonetized or do I get in trouble? I don't really know. I've never had a music strike on the video. Kid's going well. He's a little terror. He's like 14 months now, maybe. I don't know, 15. Who knows? Time bloody flies, I'll tell you that much. Can't really hear the music anyway. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. It's weird that the volume was low on the music. I've got it higher than I normally have it. Hopefully by next week's live I can find where I first found your channel. I'm interested to know too. I'm pretty sure you started watching around the time that Blake's Aquatics got in touch with me and we started talking. I remember back in the day, Blake's Aquatics would message me, ask me if I want to do some collab stuff. He was trying to grow his channel. Look at him now. Such a driven YouTuber. Not me. Funny so like the next video I'll upload has got Cooper in it and he was driving me insane. I started after a post-match. Might have been our race. So hanging the fish tank from the roof, that went pretty viral. So that might have been it. When you got back into the hobbies after many years out. I don't even remember. So I've got to the point now, I don't remember why I started YouTubing. Or like, I don't remember why. Because it wasn't actually, I had just started watching Cletus McFarlane's YouTube channel. He wasn't even at the shop yet. He was working out of his shed. And I was like, that looks like fun, but I don't have enough cast off to do it, so I'll try fish. Persiclid still thinks he's on 1,000. I would say so. In saying that, I've got a friend that's got a YouTube channel. It's got like 3 3 videos on it, but one went viral, and his channel's got like 7,000 subscribers from that one video, and then he tried to upload a video recently, but it only got like 50 views, even though he's got 7,000 subscribers. Yeah, so mine was... I stuffed up with my channel. I named it incorrectly. I always wanted it to be a blog about me, or a vlog about me, and because it's labelled as a fish room, whenever, especially at the start, if I uploaded videos that weren't about fish, I would get some negative comments. So yeah, it's been on the back of my mind pretty much since I started the channel, like whether I should change the name, but I don't think I ever will. A 1,000 videos, that's hectic. I don't know how many videos I got. How do you see? All videos? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I've got 2,400 subscribers. I should do a competition to 2,500. A giveaway or something. I got to talk to Kareem Pet Central about starting the members giveaways back up. I feel like a bad sponsee. I haven't been talking about them much, have I? Content. Oh wow, I've got 3,800 videos. Oh no, that's views. My bad. Where do we find such a thing? I really got to play with my titles and thumbnails, because my top viewed video in the last 12 months, or average, I don't know if it's viewed, or one of my top videos is trying a new trick to breed flower horns, and like, to me that's a catchy name. There's a thumbnail, flower horns, it's like that fancy thumbnail I've been trying to use on my videos. Anyway, if I put that, like literally all the ones that are up the top are the ones with nice thumbnails. But I still didn't find out how many videos I got. Clean it like Craig. Do we go advanced mode? I don't know. I can only find wow, my most viewed in the last 28 days is new fish raw clip. Ah. Content. How many? Dun, dun. Oh, is it in like Channel Buddy or whatever it's called? Tube Buddy? One of you guys probably find out how many videos I got before I can even find out. What am I raising? I've lost a ray to getting stuck on an inlet or outlet, whichever one you want to call it. It's sad times. WH5000 about your favourite filter. Yeah, that. So I still get comments, and it'll be like, yeah, but like the size comparison is useless, and like when I open a comment on my phone, I can't see which video it's attached to, so no, TubeBuddy's not the one. Anyway, I've got a lot of videos. Let's just leave it at that. I'm at 1K videos as well. Okay, George, how are you? Sorry to say, but we're wrapping it up. I've got to go to the shopping centre and get myself some snacks, because I just found out I can take snacks into the event tomorrow. I thought I was going to have to buy all the ridiculously overpriced food at the event, but I'm going to vlog it. I've got batteries. I've got microphones. Wait. I've got headphones. That doesn't count. I've got coffee cups. We won't be taking that. I've got power banks. I don't think I need a power bank because I think we might have powered site. So I might just need to take a power block. If I take that, I'm going to set up myself a whole bag and I'll pretend to be a YouTuber. What do you reckon? Yeah, I will film it. My channel bio says 1K vids. Dun, 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 dun. What's the month? It's February. Should I try to hit 3,000 subscribers by the end of March? If I set myself a goal, I'll do it. Do you remember when I set myself the challenge with Blake's Aquatics and Perth Cichlids? Or was it just Perth Cichlids? I don't know. Anyway, I think it was the three of us racing to 1,000. I put in like 110%, and it shows. Alright, so which... You guys can hang around for like an extra minute. And then at risk of like showing, I don't know what, Richard back to the fish room. Look how good he looks there. I'm telling you, he doesn't even look like the same fish now. Where's that video? Where is it? I didn't even tell you which one I'm trying to find. Trying a new trick to breed flower horns. This one. Alright. Share. Copy. So the cool thing about being an admin of the largest aquarium group in Australia, I think it is, call me out if I'm wrong, is we go like this. What should we put as the background? Oh, where did it go? Why did it switched me account but didn't go to the page? Alright, right. Now we go here. This is some behind the scenes shit. So when I see a video is trending, what I used to do is I used to take that trending and then I used to go paste and then post and then wait for it. This is the... So where is it? Pin to featured. Buds. And then so like my videos on the featured, it doesn't actually, it sounds like I'll get like a billion views because it's a clips to the page, but it doesn't make a huge difference. See Jai's back making changes. I'm surprised. So like I tell you, I'll straight out say it, he won't care. So like Jai changer, that bend in that pipe there, throwing that in and out of tanks, I thought it would crack, but mine's pretty old now and it hasn't cracked. It smashed a tank, which wasn't the changer's fault. Franken tank, the Jai changer is what cracked the front of the tank a little while ago. It's pretty funny, Franken tank has cracked twice now in the last like 3 months. Blake wasn't doing YouTube when we started. Nah, so I thought I can't remember exactly. I think like we were close to 1,000 or just there, and Blake was at like 200 or 300, and he was trying to catch us, and then he just absolutely slayed the hell out of us, and maybe I raced him to 2,000. The hobby is definite. The hobby got dull for me. I don't even know why. Well, I had a baby. Sleep was more important than cleaning the fish tanks. And it's shit because I actually, like, heap of my Africans got real skinny because I wasn't going in there, and then I've struggled to bring them back. They're not coming back. A few of them are like, do I cull them? I think if or when we have another baby, I might try and make a plan to have some sort of reminder in my phone, or like some sort of structure written down so I know. So I'll like feed the fish, I'll make a timer, and I'll work out how long it takes to feed the fish, and in a calendar actually set that. I would say it's like between 15 and 20 minutes a day, and I've got a notification on my phone, hey mate, this is the 20 minutes to go in the fish room. Because I lost all structure when we had the baby. Not his fault at all. Fish don't make money, that's the truth. I was watching, I was listening to a vlog about another YouTube channel that gets quite a few views, and like they didn't actually say how much they take home, but they're pretty much basically one of them said like his wife is the one that supports the household, and like their channel, they don't take really any money home, which I find bizarre because their channel's huge. Yeah, look, this is my blocked drain. I don't really scroll this page enough. I should scroll it more. Was that a... It's a pretty good page as far as moderation goes. Oh, where did the snail post go? I deleted it. Because you can't... You can't actually post for sale posts on Facebook. I'm not tolerant of any at all. Probably Facebook labelled as a sales post and so deleted by admin. That person figured it out pretty quick. So I tried to make it as clear as possible. Advertising fish equals ban. Like even somebody who's but not very English is their second language. Like how could I change words to that ban to blocked? Instant. What's it called? It is ban. What, you can limit member to comment once every 5 minutes. That's pretty cool because you know you get people that just spam the page. Why is there I don't understand. I think Tim, this guy here, he's got to be one of the most active members on the page by far. I already scrolled through this bit. I'm leaving anyway. It's the end of the stream. This looks like a... That's not a for sale post. That looks like a scam post to me. What do you guys reckon? Like, we live in Thailand, we'll ship you our fish. I think that might be a block. I deleted the group chat. Yeah, Tim's got fish. Yeah, so I was thinking about deleting the group chat. I didn't like the group chat from day one. I was meant to click ban account. I didn't like the group chat from day one. It was never discussed with the admins, and one of the moderators created it, and I had no hesitation to delete it. It was the trap video. The trap video was... I can't get my head back on the screen. The trap video was the final straw, but it definitely wasn't... It wasn't the beginning of it. Is that the right term for it? But yeah, the trap video was the straw that broke the camel's back. Is that the term? So it had been deleted once before by another admin, and then there was a lot of complaint about that on the page, and we had a chat amongst the admins, and we decided to give it one more shot and let people have it. And then the trap video, it was actually... So I had received a complaint that somebody was being bullied or being a bully in the group chat, and then I actually went on the chat to read the comments about what the bullying was, and that's when I saw the trout video on there, and that's when I shut it down. Anyway guys, I gotta go to the shop. Oh look, there's the red devil. I should make another shopping cart fish tank. Buying fish is fun when they don't come in buckets. The guy at the airport said he doesn't even know how the departure airport even let them send it. But anyway, that's enough on that. I got the fish, the guy did me a deal. I got free shipping on the fish, so I think